Hello, Burned Head. Hello, everyone. It's time for Dwarf Fortress. Trying out some Oblivion music today. I think about this song a lot. Last time we started a new fort. Almost got through our first year. We spent a lot of time with aqua engineering. Because we had to work around an aquifer. And that's right, we had gotten our magma shops set up. So let's take a look at what we're doing. We got a failed fort entrance over here. Some failed fort entrances over here, and then this weird entrance I ended up making. Ooh, there's iron over here. That's good to know. And there's coal up here. Ah, hello, Slow9. Yeah, it's fort time. I was going to look for a place that I could get sand. And I think I can. Because there's sand over here. If I could go someplace not so far away, that would be preferable, but I don't think... There's sand here. Well, I want to do it in such a way that I'm not exposing my dwarves to the outside. So I think our sand is going to be a bit screwy to get to because of this body of water right here. Can dig up here and then just do that. I can also go over here to get some of this limonite and coal. Is that bituminous coal or lignite? Lignite. Okay. So you've got this weird little entrance here that goes down. Here's our farming areas. Let's get some workshops built here. Let's build a door. Need to get doors built here. We're going to build a tanner's shop here. And a butcher shop here. And a farmer's workshop here. Gonna move everything inside when we can. Yeah, here's our little dormitory. Yeah, our long, squirrely merchant path. And we're getting this work started. Is my big dump going? Yeah, we got a big dump done. What animals are going to ranch? Right now it's sheep. I don't have any exotic animals yet. We'll have to catch some. There's an eagle and an owl nearby, but those are difficult to catch. So here's this. Oh yeah, here we go. Lots of iron. Okay, let things go. You're busy. Me look at Dwarf Therapist real quick. Owls are cool, I will admit. Who's going to be our... Okay, I need a glassmaker. That's what I've decided. Gonna look at Dwarf Therapist. There is a guy whose main job is brewer, but he's bad at it. So you're going to be a glassmaker now. Because we are going to go D, H, and channel this out here. And everybody's going to be busy because I don't quite have enough migrants. This Oblivion music is hitting right. I listened to this music so goddamn much back in the day. It's a bit sad. The composer of Oblivion and Skyrim is probably a gigantic shitbag, but that's not knowledge that helps me at all. It's only knowledge that hurts. That's the new slogan for... We got the year of our Lord 2020. The knowledge that hurts. Ye who come here seeking knowledge seek pain. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to worry about shoring up my fortress's defenses so that I'm not murdered by undead. Goblins I wouldn't worry that much about. Getting attacked by zombies I would worry about. Stibnite sounds familiar. That's Hornblende. I know in real life, Hornblende is like a ore of silver. I think. I know silicate series of minerals. Ah, there's a lot of them. I also think Stibnite is an ore of something. Antimony sulfide. Okay. Gonna be our sand collection zone because I want to make glass, but to make glass, I don't have my hotkey set up. Let's do that. This will be our hotkey for the gate. Here's our main hall. Here's our storage. And then these will be our workshops. Don't know what my miners are doing. They're carrying shit. Got it. Some people are carrying ores somewhere. I'm going to open up the trader gate. Do I have a stockpile for... Oh, I do. I've got a stockpile for ore. And everybody's carrying stuff to it. Knowledge that hurts 2020. Did I set up a manager? I did. So let's wait on managing stuff just yet, because I want my... They've almost filled up this stockpile with ore. So it won't take them much longer. What are we working with here, ore-wise? We got galena, tetrahedrite. That's cinnabar, that's not an ore. Gold. All the classics. Galena is primarily a ore of lead, but also has silver. There's a town in Missouri called Galena because it was a galena mine. Who would have imagined? Here's one thing I'm going to do. My best mason is adept at masonry, so I'm going to go to the mason shop and set the minimum skill level to work here as one step below adept. And then I'm going to take some dwarves who have a highest mutable skill that is not useful and set them to also be masons. That way they will go and do some of this masonry work that I need to be done that nobody is doing. Okay, miners, I want you to mine, so you are going to stop hauling items. Elven Caravan. Get some stuff from the elves. Do I have any crafts going? No, but I can make some. Make rock crafts, please. Okay. Get our magma smelter up and running. Oh. Do I have any sand? Up, we got sand, people. Having sand and magma together is quite useful. Because glass is a versatile material, but you need sand to make glass. Or you need rock crystal, but rock crystal is fairly rare. A giant key. I would like to get a breeding program of giant key going, but I don't know how I would set about doing that. Anyways. Gotta make an activity zone. Set it for sand. I could do clay as well? Yeah, go ahead. This is for sand and clay. Get some more doors built. What's my glassmaker doing? Dumping items. Oh, stop doing that. My miners can get back to the dump, though. I'm just quickly setting their labor preferences in Dwarf Therapist. Almost got the storage room dumped. Let's look at our broker. See who can be our broker. Looking for just Judge of Intent and Appraiser. Looks like our expedition leader is the only one who has those. He'll be replaced at some point. Our stonecrafter is stonecrafting. The elves will be here for a while. Okay. Man, I made this storage room really, really big. Ooh. Marble. Dump is almost complete. Let's go ahead and tell the the broker to come over here, and we'll move our crafts over to trade. Do I not have crafts? It says you were making rock crafts. Well, now he's getting a drink. Yeah, well. You know what, that one rock? You can stay. Although, finished goods should disallow goblets. Yeah, so they bring their goblets here to drink out of. Barley and plump helmets. That was the wrong key. Okay, let me look over here. Okay. We're going to get a fabric industry up and going, and whenever you have bodies of water on your map, you can look for rope weeds, or rope reeds. And rope reeds are an above-ground crop that can be made into cloth, which is very useful. Alright. Please move crafts. Can I do crafts, please? Crafts. There we go. Not going to be able to trade for much this first spring, but we'll see what we can do. Don't particularly want to trade the nest boxes. They're not going to have much that I want. Actually, let me see. I have a giant key. I might just want to buy their cages, so we're going to cancel this. And if we can't do this in time, that's fine. We're going to get the smelt on with our iron. Hello, Freighter 5. Do I have somebody who is a furnace operator who's free? Yes. Yeah, the elves are enchanted by our more ethical works, which means that they don't like when we make shit out of wood. So we're setting up a job here at the magma furnace to make... to collect sand, if we don't have enough sand. And I'm going to tell them to make green glass... large serrated green glass, trap. I'm going to make some trap components. And we're going to sell those to the elves. So the main appeal of glass is that, for some reason, it does not melt in magma. Can I make a bar block? Stockpile? I'm sure it's huge. Yeah. Yeah, they don't mind things made out of leather. They don't mind things made out of cloth, so long as the cloth is not wood. Really, it's trees. Which... They know some things, but not others. Like, if you use clear or crystal glass, they get mad. Because to make clear or crystal glass, you need pearl ash, which is made out of wood ash. So you have to burn wood to make it. But steel can be made with charcoal, and any metal craft can be made with charcoal. But they don't know that. Because the elves are unlearned in the ways of metal. Okay, move those trap components over here, please. Yeah, only dwarves know the riddle of steel. Yeah, so... buy ourselves a little bit of equity with... I'll keep the mug. Okay, what do I want to buy here? Well, I want to buy all your cages. It'll be faster to do that than to try to make my own. Do you have any barrels? I'll buy your cheap barrels. And then I'll buy your clothes. I'll go ahead and buy these crutches too, just to get my hospital set up. Some skirts. I'll buy all your food. And I'll buy your cheap chests. Okay, they're getting a tidy little profit. No longer need them. The elves are... You want to trade whenever you can. Because even if you're not making stuff... even if you're not getting stuff you need, they bring more the more money they make. Okay, here's where the real fun begins. Don't need to set up a dump there. But this stuff, gotta be dumped. All of this, dump. These are food stockpiles, not random rock stockpiles. While you're at it, go ahead and dump this too. Let's build those nest boxes. Might do some machinery stuff. Let's go to here, though. Now that we've got our glass up and running, it's time to put our glass maker to work. We want them to make green glass. I'm not going to make green glass portals because I don't like I don't like green doors. But this cutoff isn't very good. But you get what this stuff is after a while. Box. Green glass box. Green glass cabinet. Green glass table. Green glass throne. So now we're going to have our okay. So now our glassworks are going to let us make furniture as well. Is there anything else I want to make? Pot. Yes. Pots and goblets. So we have a glassworks set up. Merchants got some stuff they got that from us. That's good. Really, at this point, what we need are migrants. Double check to make sure there's no way to penetrate my impenetrable fortress. Get through there, you have to go through there, and I can shut that gate. And then here, walls. Yeah, walls. That's all good. Okay. Get these bedrooms set up. That's wrong. There we go. Get a few more of these dug out. Okay, fortress is going pretty nice. I'm going to want to find and penetrate the caverns soon. But in the meantime, it's also time to start doing this early and often. Okay. Iron Greaves time! We make Iron Greaves. Why did they just leave shit on the... here? I hate when they just leave shit on the depot. I can deconstruct the depot and then rebuild it, and that should fix some of the problems. Like, what is this? Yeah, there we go. So I could be making doors out of glass too, but I just don't like how the glass doors look. Ah, thank goodness, some migrants. I need those. Let's look at the kitchen screen. I did in fact get some rope weeds, so we're going to cheat by turning off brewing off everything. Except the rope reeds. That's hard to say for me. That'll force my brewers to brew the rope weeds, which will is it a meeting zone? It's going to be my trash dump later. But the that's a squished Yoko. Yeah. How many guys did I get? $20. We got 20 migrants. Fresh off the boat. And one of them is a passing weaponsmith. But we are going to be breeding some armor smiths. So let's find some peasants and make them also furnace operators. I've got some good glassmakers. Glassmakers often not very good, but here they can be. Let's build a workshop we need a fishery, because I have somebody out there fishing right now. Fishery can go here. Let's make another still. We can go here. Kitchen. Another kitchen. And a farmer's workshop. Did I get a farmer's workshop built here? I did. Well, we're going to get our carpenter's having a strange mood. That's not the worst. Okay, the farmer's workshop, we're going to get workshop profile, go to work orders. And this one is going to milk animal and shear animal. So our sheep are going to start getting milked and shorn. Is pasturing some of these new animals our migrants brought. We're going to have to make our dining hall bigger. So let's do that. That's a little asymmetrical, but I'll live with it. It's Oblivion rather than Morrowind. This is Watchman's Ease. That's a song I think about a lot. We're running into a problem. With, okay, you're going to process plants. Oh, no, not that. Cancel that. Workshop profile. Process plants on repeat. So, kitchen. Did they brew any? How many ropeweed seeds do I have? None. Make them do that. Okay, got a good table. Let's go ahead and do this. And we'll put that neat table in the middle of our dining room. Let's take a look at that table. A sand pear wood table. It's decorated with sand pear wood. Okay, we should be getting some ropeweed seeds, and verily we are. now I can turn brewing back on everything. Because I got what I wanted. I have to cut these trees down. And we'll start our plant. I'm going to extend this. And also keep them from hanging out over here, so if I have to close the gate, they aren't crushed. Actually, prevent some cave-ins. Just mind those ones out, please. Until I get some bags going, we're going to see a lot of cancellation spam from the glass. But luckily, we are just about to start with our fabric industry. Hello, Awesomatic. Okay, so we dug out a roof. So I can make a farm plot. And this farm plot will count as being outside. We'll wall it off and it'll be outside forever. Turn seeds off here because I forgot to. And let's get a mighty dump going. Yeah, big old juicy dump. This stuff too. All this, I want a big dump. They're walling that off. Or flooring it off, I should say. So, let me check. Did I get a farmer's workshop built here? I did not. Let's do so. Where's my refuse pile at? It's there. So we'll build our farmer's workshop here. This farmer's workshop is going to spin that wool into the wool that's out here, actually. Spin the wool into yarn, and then we'll have the yarn turned into cloth, and then the cloth turned into bags. And that's what our sheep are going to do for us. Okay, now this farm, all year round, I'm going to... Ooh, do I have hemp seeds? I do! Hemp is even better than rope weeds, I think. I went out of my way to get ropeweed, and all this time I was going to be a hemp farm. That's fine. I can do both if it fancies me. Okay, this one's going to process plants, but also make cheese. Do I have a cheese maker? I do now. They like variety in their booze. I don't know if they mind it that much in clothes. Okay, let's check out our highest mutable skills. Turn off our armor smiths as they arise. And it's summertime. Let's change up the... change up the Oblivion music. So we're getting our textile industry set up off the backs of a farm. I went out to find ropeweed because that grows basically everywhere there's water. But apparently I found some hemp on accident, which... hemp is very versatile. Sadly, the dwarves do not... It's 420. I don't know if dwarves could smoke the weeds. Now, they're out there getting turned on ratweed. That's what dwarves do. Okay, now one thing I'm going to do is pile X. Turn off that pile. And now we're going to set up a food pile here and a food pile here. And this will be our overflow pile. This food pile will not accept drinks, seeds, or eggs. And this stockpile will not accept anything but drinks. No prepared food either. And they'll move everything around where it should be. Okay. Need to get a loom set up. And a clothier set up. And may as well put a leatherworks set up. Let's go ahead and get 3 more smelters set up. Hit O for orders, capital W for workshop orders. Do not auto-loom cloth, do not auto-collect webs. That'll keep my dwarves from keeping my hospital from having any thread, as well as keeping them from wandering out into the caverns to collect cloth, where they'll get ambushed by spiders and murdered. Let's build some more magma smelters. I looked it up because I was curious. The temperature of magma is slightly too cold to use for the production of steel and iron. Which means one of two things. Either the smelters have a trick to locally increase the temperature, or this is just exceptionally hot magma. Because I was curious about the metallurgy aspect of it. Anyways, this part is gonna suck. Actually, before I do this, let me look throughout all of my digging to see if I've got a more local source of coal that I can dig without flooding my fortress. The deeper down I go, the less of it I'm going to see. I'm already not going to see any down here. So the coal is probably localized up here. So we'll be doing some above ground mining. I don't have to worry about the limonite, because I have plenty of hematite, and they are, for the most part, identical. Yeah, usually a furnace contains a combustion reaction, so that the combustion reaction can be shot into overdrive. Usually through controlling the flow of oxygen. But that would be difficult with magma, which is not a combustion reaction. I'm not sure how the dwarves do it. But I'm also not sure how they stack so much stone in one pile when I tell them to dump. Hey, remember they blow on it? Yeah, they blow on the magma. But it's like a combustion reaction you can get higher by giving it more fuel, giving it more oxygen. That's the two things you need for an oxidation reaction, is you need heat to... Or you need fuel, you need something to oxidize, and then you need the oxygen to oxidize it. That's what fire is. And we all know how much energy is in matter. The old E equals MC square. So in matter there is a lot of stuff. Energy. But magma, I'm not sure. What are you guys doing? Store item and stockpile. Pin pasture large animal. Okay, this is going to take a while. Oh. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna get less stuff from the humans this time because I forgot to rebuild my depot. That's fine. I'll still get something. Is my stone crafting? I'm making pots. Okay. Don't put seeds in here. Okay, the loom is set up, and we're going to set the loom to weave yarn into cloth on repeat. And our clothier workshop is going to make yarn bags if we have less than 3 of them. What's that? A fire imp. Well, they don't seem to be haters. I'm afraid, though. Let's let's call everybody inside. Let's make a new burrow. I don't really have the capability of dealing with fire imps right now. So we're just going to call everybody inside and wait until the imps leave or the merchant's bodyguards murder them. Because I have a lot of trees, and I assume a fire imp has a fire attack. And I would be very upset if all of my trees burnt down. Yeah, hey everyone, get in here. Yeah. Now the fire imp is kind of running away. Here's a fox, I think. There's the fire imps. Maybe they're not that bad, but whatever. We're going to close the main gate. And we're just going to forbid some of the stuff I just dug, so my dwarves don't try to go bring it back inside. My animals will have to go back outside eventually. But I think I can call off the alert for now. Let me keep an eye on those fire imps. Okay. What are the fire imps doing? They're leaving. Okay, the fire imps left. Means I can set my animals back outside to pasture. What direction does this gate open? Because if that yak doesn't move, it might get annihilated. Oh, we opened the wrong gate. Well, if the yak gets annihilated, it ain't on me. Okay. Time to trade with the humans. I need more wood. Let's chop down these trees over here then. That should be a lot of wood. Not going to be able to get much out of this. So, let's cheat.